Hi, and welcome back to the BFE podcast. I'm super excited to bring you guys this episode. This one's, I think we're past 30 episodes now. If you guys want to follow along on this journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. On YouTube at the BFE podcast. And then I know I keep saying it, but eventually I will get this out to Spotify, Apple, and all that. Follow us on Instagram at the BFE podcast. We just hit 100 followers on that, which I feel like for a dude building from the ground up, not having a juicy ass, that's pretty impressive. Okay,
shut the fuck up.
All right, so we got a lovely fill-in guest today. Thank you so much, Emily.
Fuck you, Nick Yates.
Yeah, dude, bro, you dropped out on us, but to be fair, supposedly Hartford Fair is going on right now, and I know everyone's probably been to Hartford.
That's some Hicktown shit.
It definitely is. It's Rough Trucks tonight, which is a super fun time. I actually took my family to the Hartford Fair yesterday, just so we could say we went, because I knew I had a podcast to shoot dedicated to the BFE podcast. But Emily graced us with her presence, so thank you so much. I've honestly been wanting to get you on. I know I'll bump into you at a bar and we'll talk for a little bit about it. So it honestly feels like the stars just aligned, and now Emily's on with us. And this is Dan's probably one of his best girlfriends, I would say.
Yeah.
Girlfriends, like, there's no way he could get her, but, like, they're just, like, friends. You know what I mean?
Chill out, bro.
Dude, what?
Chill out, bro.
All right, so I said it on the last episode. The merch that I did, the photo shoot and stuff like that, that stuff isn't going to come out. I had a talk with the old wifey and stuff. I was spending a little too much time on the business end of this stuff. I
wouldn't say all of it's not going to come out. We've had some discussions.
Yeah, we're still deciding. We might put out the koozies, and then if you guys just want to DM me or something, if you're really wanting one of the hats or something, go ahead and just DM me, and I could probably just whip you guys up something. But as for the website and stuff, that probably isn't going to come out for a while. But, you know, when the old wifey says something, and you just kind of got to take it on the chin as a guy or something like that, like,
you're not taking it on the chin per se, because it's not like, I mean, I'm sure we wanted to do that, but
yeah,
it's like, you know, we're still regular ass people.
Once you guys build it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't, this isn't like our regular jobs. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be way different.
It definitely is a passion, a hobby for me. And I was definitely more trying to turn it into a business, but it takes a lot of time. And with having a newborn, not a newborn, but a 1-year-old,
I mean, she's
10-year-old. Yeah, it's a lot, and as a man, you just got to be there for your family and stuff, so I just wanted to be open and honest with you guys, because you guys supported me through this whole journey, and I hope you guys keep supporting me, and we'll keep pushing forward and taking this thing to the next level.
We could probably say we'll have the koozies.
I would say so.
Have the koozies.
But with that being said, enough of that, let's jump into Emily. Emily, you just graduated college, you're entering into the real world now, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I mean, I'm a bio major, so I
that
just
sounds complicated.
It is, just because there's so many things you can do with it, and then there's so many things that you can't. And most people do it just to go into like some sort of like medical, like medicine, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was the initial, direction, and right now I'm planning on going to PA school next year.
What's PA school?
Physician's assistant.
It's like
so you're handing tools to someone or something?
No, it's a lot more complicated than that, but it's like very similar to.
Wow, I feel like a douchebag for saying that then.
I mean, it sounds
so
like
downgrading.
I mean,
like, why are you just gonna hand some tools to someone?
Well, when you say assistant, I feel like that's what everybody's thought is.
Yeah,
when you think of a dental
when
assistant,
you think of like an assistant, that's definitely one of the things that you kind of.
I think they mean assistant in like the way of like experience. Mm-hmm. Like if I was your assistant for a year, you know what I mean? Like how Wesley is. Wesley was basically your assistant for a while.
Yeah.
And then now he does his own thing. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would want to say that, I mean, you can do your own shit with it, right? So, like, there's so many things that you're able to do. Like, you can, have your own company, and there's...
Like, being what you are, like, having that title and stuff, like a PA.
The only thing you can't do is prescribe medication.
So you could like diagnose the problem for them and then direct them to the
right.
Like
a nurse practitioner.
It's like a nurse practitioner.
Oh, okay, cool.
A nurse practitioner
so you're pretty much doctors here. You're like, it's not like a notch down. It's more like you're like right under. Like you're like, if he's wearing a backpack, that's you, bro. You're on the back. Like, let's go.
You're kind of like
you're
the
part of this
secretary.
Team. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't say you're a secretary. That is.
Not like a secretary in the sense, but like leveling it.
Yeah.
Like it's,
you're pretty much the glue that holds the team together. Yeah.
To an extent, yeah.
So are you thinking more Ohio State? Are you thinking your own practice, or what are you thinking?
I'm not exactly sure right now. It's kind of like all up in the air.
Go to Ohio State.
Well, yeah, it's just very competitive. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, I just have to build patient hours because you need that.
But
for
they got
PA
the
school.
fucking best, like, I
Health
feel like
insurance.
no, they got the best, like, facilities, like, in the fucking world.
Yeah. I mean,
other than Cleveland,
that's
probably.
why it's like very competitive. Though,
Yeah,
you know?
Cleveland State or something like that would probably be a good one too. Get to work at the Cleveland Clinic. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I know
one of the
that's far
best
away.
hospitals in the world.
You're from around here, like
She goes to Cincinnati.
not anymore. Like,
Well, she
yeah,
did.
I mean, yeah,
for 4 fucking years. Well, longer.
We'll jump in. I feel like we're jumping
Yeah.
all around.
Right.
But so I just had this conversation with the homeowner I'm working on with now. Her son's actually going to Cincinnati. He's a senior. He
UC?
just and I always liked Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because of Jana. Shout out Jana. Go check out her episode.
It's a nice.
I liked
and
it,
shit.
and I'm not gonna lie, I liked it better than OU. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh wow, you're a fag," and they're like,
Well,
"Dude,
it's
no, I
very,
just
very
fucked with."
urban. You know,
What
there's
is?
a lot of UC is. Like,
What does
there's a
that
lot
mean?
of,
Like
Urban.
city slicker?
Yeah,
like,
it's like
Yeah.
in the middle of the city.
oh no, I
Right.
definitely when I was up there, I stuck out like a sore fucking thumb. People would be like, "God dang, what the hell is that?" Climbed out of the trees, brother.
walk around with cowboy boots.
Oh, 100%. Oh,
Yeah.
but no, I don't know what it was. And part of me thinks it was just because of Jana. Like, I always partied at her house. She always made me feel like it was a fun
Yeah.
fucking time.
Well, that's why I loved OU so much. I used to go there all the time because I knew everybody there.
Yeah.
it
Well,
was
it
different.
definitely
It was like-
helps. It helps to know people, you know.
And you
And
don't have to
I-
go there and worry about drinking and figuring out where you're gonna sleep
Yeah.
and shit. So
Oh,
I
I
just
always like I'm not the dude that like, and I think it's because I didn't go to college, and a lot of people that know me, they'd be like, "You would thrive at college." Like I
would.
definitely would have joined a frat. Like I would have been that dude. But I'm not the type of guy like since I didn't go that route. I'm not sleeping on a fucking couch and like where there's vomit stains on this damn thing. Like
It's not
over
as
here
bad
like,
as you think it is.
No.
It's not as bad.
all right, well
really
the
not.
movies play it way different.
Yeah, it's not as bad. As
Blue
you
Mountain State, you're just like, what the fuck?
Now, I'm not saying some fucking ratchet shit might not have happened
Oh,
before.
there's
I mean,
definitely some houses.
Yeah,
that are pretty
there's-
fucking gross.
So
yeah.
there's some
I
ratchet
had this
shit going on.
conversation with the last people that came on about they're dropping here soon. Cody and Dakota just came on, so stay tuned for that. But house parties in college suck ass.
Well, it depends on the college though, because some colleges.
Why do you think so?
I am not the type, and I'm not a big guy. I'm an average dude. Like I'm almost 200 pounds. Like I just don't like. It's
You don't
not
like people in your
cool.
personal space anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone does. But I think it's
I think
just.
in a party atmosphere, I'm way different.
I mean, I have to be zooted then. Like I have to be like gone
the
because
point.
I'm not the type of dude. It's like just. And then you look at this dude and he'll look right back at you like, "What do you want from me?" And it's like,
Well, yeah, because
just say,
you're at a
"Excuse me,"
house
like,
party, dick.
well, I just what is so fun about just sitting here standing next to each other like just yeah.
I'm just a
dude.
social butterfly, though. I like
You-
talking to people.
Are you
and-
fucking? Do you know who you're fucking talking to?
Then what are you talking about? I've been to
I think it's
1,000
more-
house parties.
I can't even blink without someone like in my eyeball. Like it's just not my thing. Now if it was outside, cool. Like beer dye, whatever. Like you're on the lawn, you have more space. If I want to take a break, I have to bump into 40 dudes just trying to get to the door, dude. And then by that time, you might get punched in the face because you hit someone maybe too hard.
That's another reason why I like OU is because I've never really had a problem there with any of that
Yeah.
shit. Most people are really nice. Like I feel like people have like this image in their head, like what guys or girls at colleges act like, and like don't get me wrong, you're gonna run into an asshole.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna
I was
happen.
about to say,
But
there's definitely a bunch of Michaels out there.
yeah,
too.
100%. But
Shout out Mike, love
most
you.
of the time, dude, like I said, I've been to fucking hundreds of house parties in OU, and I think I've only ever gotten into a fist fight one time, and it wasn't even at a house party.
You know
was
that's
like,
a
it was like
lot,
after
right?
the bar.
You know that's a lot.
What?
Like getting into a fight, like that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I've been a grown ass man for almost 26 years now, and the only fighting I did was when I was a child.
Yeah, I think I've been in like
So like getting into a fight,
since the
like,
time I was an adult. I think I've been in
I don't
like
know.
probably
I think,
6 or
I
7.
think it is pretty easy to get in a fight if you're looking for one,
100%.
like especially on campus.
yeah, you got a bunch of testosterone tool bags running around the campus in their jerseys. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big baseball fan jersey. I just bought a Padres jersey for the Morgan Wallen concert tomorrow. I'm so pumped.
Why would you wear a Padres jersey?
Because I'm collecting all the jerseys from the baseball teams. I have an Indians, like a legit Indians.
You're going to wear the Padres jersey to the Morgan Wallen concert?
100%.
Don't do that.
He just wore one at the last one, so I'm going to be the fanboy.
Dude! Wear a Braves one. Do you have an Atlanta Braves one?
Nope. I don't have that yet. I have a Cincinnati. I have.
He's a Braves fan, bro.
I don't give a fuck what fan he is.
I'm just saying.
I just like baseball jerseys.
You never heard the song?
I was walking in the Hartford Fade.
We were just listening to it today. You heard that song?
No.
It's a song literally about his favorite team losing to the Padres in the World Series.
Well, he wore a Padres jersey, and that's the one I fucking buy. I got a digital camo one. It's fucking wicked.
I like the Reds one.
I got a Cincinnati Reds one. I got a Kansas City Royals. I wore that last night at the Hartford Fair. Some kid was like, I love your jersey. I love that dude, too. And I was just like, I'm not going to lie, brother. I don't even know this dude.
Whose jersey did you get?
I just like, I don't know. I just like the fucking, I told you, I'm collecting all of them. Maybe, yeah.
It's Tatis Jr.
For the Padres?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Fernando
Digital camo,
Tatis Jr.
tan, digital camo.
It's good taste.
Oh, I'm pumped.
I like Fernando Tatis. He's a dog.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Okay. Bill, I know kind of bouncing all over the place. Hopefully you're holding on to those reins. We're going to bring it home here soon, but build your man for us. Like, do you like a jersey on a guy? Do you like those big long baggy t-shirts? What is the style you would like your man to wear? Because I feel like every chick's got one.
I don't really know because I feel like my type ranges so drastically. I guess it just depends on the moment because like there's times for casual and then there's times where you dress up and like if you know how to dress up, that's sexy.
Yeah.
Like if you like have a good you have a good I guess idea of like what to wear and like how to wear it.
Yeah, what style you're.
Yeah. That's attractive to me.
I feel like I've gone through phases. In the beginning, boots and jeans is a staple for me always. But now that I got the leg sleeve, I got like a shit ton of tattoos now. Like I'm more getting into like the short shorts. Like I do like that to show off the leg sleeve. I'll rock a cutoff. That's kind of a phase I went through. Then I went through like Columbia fishing shirts. Those were cool to me. Then I went into the baseball jerseys, kind of my new thing. And then I'll always rock like I like something simple on the front, and then you could throw whatever the fuck you want on the back.
Oh yeah.
Like this, and then whatever you want on the back, I'm cool with. So that's probably why, like you guys will see with the BFE gear and stuff. That's pretty much the direction I'm like to take that. Throw whatever on the back, and then just have like our little logo on the front. But yeah. All right. What do you think about Daniel's style, though? I mean,
I think it depends on the
it's
moment.
unique. I would say it's unique. You have a unique body type too, like proportionally. I feel like it's hard to find. Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to find clothes for you.
I do. I got big hips, bro.
Yeah,
that's like the main thing. It's weird.
You know what the worst thing about me is?
What?
My chest is like it's big. I know it sounds. No, it is. And especially when I get into a bulk, like I'm not gonna lie, like you'll start like getting puffier out here, and I can't stand that. And we just have, like, if you look at my brother, like, our genetics are, like, we have big shoulders and big chests.
First of all.
Go ahead, Sid.
First of all.
I'm nowhere near my brother.
Isaac
I get that.
is 260 pounds.
No. He's 252.
Yeah, like, solid muscle.
Yeah, I know.
He's like 2% body fat.
If you
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, but the same nutsack that dude fell out of, I did too. So I have the potential to look like that. I don't think you understand that.
You're not built like your brother.
I am built like Isaac.
No, you're not. I'm telling you that right now. Your brother's taller.
He is.
More athletic.
Okay.
110%.
I'm
just saying, not
I've heard this.
Athletic ability.
I was about to say.
Like he was good at sports.
Yeah.
Isaac was good at sports.
But what I'm getting
at. You guys' builds are different. That's like Christopher. Christopher, if I decided to start lifting seriously, my brother would never be as big as me. Because we're just not built the same. He's built like more my mom's side. I'm built just like my dad. Me and my dad have the same.
On the like leaner side.
Yeah. He could never be as big as me.
Okay, so I'm not on the leaner side. So I do have the potential to bulk up to what he is. Now, he has invested 7 years into that. Yeah, I'm only like 2 to 3 years in.
I don't think you would be as big
I don't want to look, buddy. All I'm getting at is genetically, Morsons, We got pretty big chest.
Yeah,
and
your
big
dad's
shoulders.
a pretty big guy.
Not really. My dad's a string bean. But
Bullshit.
it comes from our mom's side. My
pretty,
mom
like-
used to be a
I mean, like,
bodybuilder
he's
back in
like-
the day. All of that shit comes from my mom's side, my real mom. She used to be a bodybuilder back in the day, and my grandfather was a very large man. I just
got a
vividly
lot of
remember him
big-ass
just
dudes in
coming
my
up to
family.
us, and he'd pick Isaac up and me in one fist and go like this and like pick us up in
my
our little
God.
shirts. Oh, bro, that shit was so cool. He owned this massive construction company down in Florida. He was a cool guy. He passed away early, which sucks, but I know he's looking out for us over there now. So, yeah, kind of.
I just think with your stature, I don't see it.
I think you're missing. I'm not sitting here saying that I look like Isaac.
No.
All I'm saying is like develop. Like when I have a nice pump at the gym, what is biggest on me is my chest and my shoulders. My arms could be way bigger. But
shoulders are tough, so I'll give you.
I love, dude. Our shoulders are.
I like working out
dope.
shoulders. Too.
I'm working them out tomorrow. I love hitting shoulders.
Shoulders are fun
so
because it'll humble you. Like
Why?
You could be the guy that deadlifts 600 fucking pounds, but I guarantee you the same guy
You blowing out your pits over there?
No.
couldn't fucking hang clean 100 pounds.
If a guy is deadlifting 600 pounds, he could easily hang clean.
I'm telling you, no, he couldn't. I'm telling you right now, there's no way.
Do you work out a lot?
No,
That's
I
tough.
used to.
Tough talk. No, it's
I
not.
used
You
to.
did not use.
Yes,
to.
I
What?
did.
Back in Vietnam? Are you talking about the high school days?
So did you, bitch. What are
I
you
have
talking
been working out for almost going on 3 and a half.
No, the fuck you have not.
Bro, I swear to God, if I
You
had my
just
phone right here,
started
we could
posting
scroll.
those stupid pictures.
Okay, I did take 6 months off, and then I got back into it. I'll take
So
breaks.
what do you take that? So what do you call that then?
A break. But I'm
break
right
for
back
6
into
months?
it. Yes. You get burnt out of the gym. Do you lift a lot? Do you work out? You seem like you stay in shape. Is it just genetics, or you like to work out?
I mean, I used to work out, but
Her
I don't
mom
really
used to
work
be
out
fine
anymore.
as hell.
My mom used to be a bodybuilder too.
What? He said used to be.
Well,
Damn, you're about to go back over to that house. She might see this.
Nah, I ain't going over there.
She'll whoop your ass.
No, your mom loves me, dude.
She whoop your ass.
Yeah, right,
She would,
dude.
though.
But okay,
She
the only
loves
reason
me.
I even bring that up or say anything about that is because I mean
call her pretty.
every guy's got like a unique feature. Like you said, your hips are wide or
I
like
got
big.
big hips, dude.
Yeah, and like I feel like kind of bringing it back, like styling a dude, you have to try and choose
Oh,
things
yeah.
that fit like that. Because some people,
You have to keep in mind body type.
yeah, like a big T-shirt looks better on people. Me, no, like it. I don't know what it is
Yeah, I
about
like
it.
big.
I just,
I like big
Yeah.
shirts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Well,
shirts work for me.
and the cool thing is, I feel like nowadays you can style anything. Like
Easily.
people have come to terms with like everyone has
Simplicity.
everyone has their own unique style.
Yeah.
Like there's not like everyone's got to be wearing polos and shorts and jeans or something like this, or we're not going to like a private school where you dress up in those little mini skirts and fucking.
She went to a private school.
Did you like that?
Honestly, it was so much fun, dude.
Really?
Like people get a really bad connotation about it just because like it's an all girls private, college.
Oh, it was
She went to
all
CSG.
girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks.
Because
No, it
like
was
there's
so
like
much fun.
there's like St. Charles is like isn't St. Charles like down the road?
All guys
And then
school,
there
yeah.
and then there's
Do you
Columbus
guys
School
ever
for
like
girls.
meet up?
Yeah, we had so many fucking like mixer sort of things with them. Like it was kind of weird, but
Rich kid shit.
Yeah, dude, a wine mixer or something. You guys are
Dude,
probably allowed
that's
to
our
drink
alumni
wine too.
Shit is like wine mixers and stuff. I'm like, I'm not fucking going to that shit.
What is? So a mixer is just like you just mix, like you're just
Mingle.
mingling.
It's
a
like
social
drinking-
thing.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
And to be honest with like not you specifically, but I feel like a lot of the parents and the kids that went to those schools, those things are basically like who's got the most fucking power
Like, who's
in this.
more successful
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm a lawyer, well, I'm a doctor,
Yeah.
I'm a surgeon, all this shit. It's basically like who's the biggest
But
swinging
what's
dick in
crazy
the room
though,
kind
like
of
our
thing.
grade, like everyone's kind of just chilling. Like everyone,
Yeah, I've met a lot of your
graduated
friends.
now,
I feel
but-
like well, some have problems and others
yeah,
others
yeah.
are doing
Well-
good and chill, but
I feel like we've never had a we've been out of high school for over 5 years now, like 7, right?
yeah, something like that. We're coming up on 10 years.
So I feel like we should put that together. Even if I have to do it,
It's
like,
up to
I'll do
Josh
it.
Hicken.
No, it's not.
He
Fuck
was
that.
the fucking class
I know
president.
that's
how it
that's
goes.
such bullshit. Like I'll just, I mean,
I haven't
'cause
talked to
there's
that
so
kid
many-
in like
don't get me wrong. Josh could probably throw it together. I feel like Jaden would be a better example of putting that together. Jordan, Kayla, like they could easily throw that together. You're joking, dude. For the camping trip for my birthday party showed that. Like there was so many people there, and it went off without a hitch.
Well, usually the alumni shit
I wouldn't
is
say
thrown by
that.
the school. It's not set up by, well, at least for us, like it's not
At
set
Watkins?
up by. No, for like CSG, my high school.
Okay.
The school sets it up.
Yeah, but that's like a private. You know what I mean? We're from Hillbilly Central, little bit. Not really. Watkins is becoming pretty.
Watkins isn't that bad.
Watkins isn't like I'd say Lakewood, like right down the road from here, like where my kid goes, is way more hick than that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but okay, cool. So kind of spinning out of that. Did you go see the Barbie movie?
I did.
Okay, awesome.
I did.
Describe to me what you thought about the movie, and it can go just whatever you think, whatever comes first to your head.
I mean, going into it, like I kind of thought it was just gonna be some like bullshit, girly, like
Funny movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really want to see it because like it's Barbie and like, you know.
You don't strike me as a chick that plays with
we're
Barbies.
I did play with Barbies.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
funny thing. I
Yeah,
did.
you're nuts.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you seem. I'm not gonna lie, and maybe I'm completely wrong, but you seem more like a dude's dude, like a Tom girl kind
like
of.
Like a homie. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did though. Like I grew up with playing with that shit, like collecting like I had like the full fucking magazine thing.
Oh
with
god,
all,
like the Barbie
collectibles.
Playhouse,
Yeah.
the Corvette.
Yeah.
Ken, she's like,
shit
it's my
that.
boyfriend.
Yeah. But like now that like I'm in my mid-20s, like I don't really give a shit about that stuff.
Yeah.
You know? So I didn't really want to see it, but our friend, Alex Co.
Yeah.
She had messaged me and was like, "Hey, let's go see it." I was
I
like,
think
"No,
that girl rated
fuck
me
it."
a 4.
Did
Shout
she?
out Alex. Nah, I don't know. I know she rated me low and rated Daniel like a fucking 9.
What do you mean rated you?
We on the show. Okay,
Oh,
we're
was
gonna
she
spin
on
back
it?
into Barbie. Hold on. No,
Okay.
she's never been on, but she did call in. And we do a rate yourself. So if we have 3 dudes on, I'll get a girl to call in and just be like, hey, just off looks, like whatever. What are you rating us? And they go around, and like some people have been humbled on this podcast,
Ouch.
like humbled. But she was like, yeah, Dan's like a 9. And I'm sitting in my head, I'm like, bro, because in my eyes, like I always rate myself like a 7 typically. Sometimes
Me
I
too.
did. I got a
I do
nice good pump in the gym. I've been dieting hard. I'm like, I'm a 7.2 now. Like, let's go. But Daddy's bald upstairs, so
Yeah, I usually hit like a 6 or a 7.
that really hurts the numbers. But you, I mean, yeah, she rated you a 9. You'd probably write that down and put it up on her wall or something.
No.
Maybe on her mirror.
No.
I got rated
That's
a 9.
Alex, right?
Yeah. I'm not.
All right, so spinning back into Barbie. So you went to see it.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about it? Because I've heard so many mixed opinions on it. I thought it was just supposed to be a funny movie, and people were like putting their own twist in.
Very political.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it really was. Like you wouldn't expect it to be, but
Yeah,
like
exactly.
they like, drop shit about the patriarchy and
Yeah.
like all this shit.
A wage gap type of shit.
Like stuff like that, and just like kind of like it's almost kind of sentimental. It's like what does it mean to be a woman and like like in society and shit. And it's kind of like Barbie trying to figure that out, right? She gets thrown into this world. She has to figure it out. She's like realizing it's not what she thought that it would be, and that they're like Barbies aren't helping what they thought they would help. Like,
Okay.
I heard it was like really harsh towards men too.
Oh yeah, like
It's like
I wouldn't say like overly harsh, but it was very
Women power,
yeah,
bro.
women empowerment.
I
Yeah,
heard it
which
was
type shit.
No, I heard it was like super like fuck men basically. That's what I heard.
Yeah, in Barbie's world, it definitely was
Yeah.
like for sure.
Well, and I feel like that's okay. What if like a gay dude went and watched that? Wouldn't that like turn him off to like?
I don't know
Because I mean that's still a dude, but he just is more into feminine
like,
stuff.
That's
like
different.
the Ken dolls
Really?
and stuff, they were kind of fruity,
Okay.
Like, it wasn't just like big macho men. Like they did have like portions of it where they're like, oh, we want to be macho men now. Like it's not just Barbie's world, like type shit. But like there's like Ken's kind of fruity.
Yeah.
Like, he's like the main Ken. He's a little
Ryan Gosling.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I mean,
He's the
this is a
fucking
small
man.
little podcast, and we're even fucking talking about it. So I feel
Yeah.
like it did its job. Like
right.
it definitely set
recognition
exactly.
It
It set the world ablaze, and I mean, publicity is publicity. Sorry if I'm even fucking pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah, that was wild.
Publicity. But yeah, I feel like I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on it, and I've wanted to get a girl in here and get her opinion on it. So I appreciate it.
I really couldn't care less. I'm not watching that. I think it's one of those
movies you should watch once, and then you never feel the need to watch.
If my daughter was a little older, I'd probably watch the movie. But
yeah, I heard it was a little mature.
Oh, was it?
Kinda. Like I'd say like teenage.
Okay.
Level, but there's kids in there. I mean, not that they're gonna know half of the shit that's talked about in it.
You think that, but complete. I have a 10-year-old, and this dude is wicked smart. Like, it's wild. I feel like we keep having that mindset where kids are like,
don't understand. Yeah.
And I feel like maybe back in the day when we were playing with Barbies, when we were doing this,
I think it's also a generational thing too.
Dude, but kids have grown up with technology in their pockets, and now it's just at the tap of their finger. They can learn everything about society.
They have all the information and the history of the world.
Oh yeah, my little brother's
device.
smart as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be crazy to see what Baby P turns into, and then Rylan. I mean, I'm excited, but then again, in the end, I don't know. I feel weird about it because Boy Scouts have their own downfalls and stuff. But he starts Boy Scouts Sunday, and I'm super happy about that because
just keep an eye on him.
Well, I had to come to terms with it that I was very into sports, varsity football player, wrestled varsity. Like I just loved sports. I was very competitive.
Guys are.
You would think that, and then I came into my stepson's life, and he's not. And it took me a long time to understand that. And I think
he could be eventually.
He could be eventually, but as of now, I think he's gonna be a fucking engineer. Like, this dude is very wicked smart.
Dude, yeah.
I sat down and played chess with this kid, and I played chess for a while now. I actually had to think about the moves I was fucking making. It wasn't like Muhammad fucking kick your ass. Like, this kid was like, "Oh, I blocked that shit." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah. And it's also like what they have access to.
Exactly. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I showed him video games pretty much. Like, I grew up with video games. Like, I was our generation. That's still why I still play to this day.
I still play video games.
Exactly.
A lot.
I feel like as a man, when you more settle down in life, playing video games is just it's a stress reliever. Like,
I play video games too. So
what do you play? Don't say Fortnite.
I do play Fortnite.
Then we're playing, dude. Dude, come on! Why can't you
Diablo.
download it? Download it and we'll play, bro.
I've been telling you for months.
I play with a ton of my buddies.
Dude,
it's so
much fun.
I've been telling you for months.
Oh, Diablo is or Fortnite? Fortnite slaps, dude, and the skins are so fucking fun. Like, dude, it's a cool game, but that's the nerd side coming out of me. Eventually, I'm gonna really open up on this podcast. I'm actually a closeted nerd, pretty heavy.
Oh, I definitely am.
Yeah, I feel like every dude is secretly
a nerd.
Yes, and I would say more like they're into maybe anime or they're into
Star Wars.
Star Wars, or they're obsessed with Minecraft or this game or something.
Or Marvel or
exactly, yeah. Like, they're like, oh my god, I love Thor. I love Thor, and I know you know who I'm talking about.
It's not Michael.
No, Tyler. Yeah. Tyler. His entire
Michael
family.
loves Batman.
Really,
dude?
I thought he's a big Transformers dude.
He was, but he likes Batman.
Now?
No, he's always like
because literally I'll ask
Michael. We used to argue about that all the time because he would be like, Batman could beat everybody, and I was like, not Superman. And
yes, he can. Like, Batman easily wiped Superman off the floor.
I'm saying,
in every aspect, he said that he could.
I'm saying, in a real life situation, there is no way.
You know, low-key Superman, and I might get a lot of fucking hate for this, but low-key Superman's a pud.
What are you talking
the fact
about?
that a mortal human could throw a pebble at him and fucking kick his ass is insane.
Yeah, but he can also punch hard that he ripped into the space-time continuum.
No, I understand. Trust me, this dude's a fucking badass.
He flew so fast he went back in time.
I get it. You know, Wally West is still faster than him. They say 100%. Look it up. Then really look into the comics. They say Wally West. I know we're really getting into it, nerd talk, but I love that. My favorite show to watch is Big Bang Theory. I love Big Bang Theory.
I like that show too.
Have you watched it all the way through?
I've only watched a couple episodes.
But before you judge it, it's on the level of I've watched The Office. I've watched Parks and Rec. I've watched all of it. It has the same effect that a lot of people have with that. Like The Office,
really
Big Bang Theory is The Office for me.
No,
really
it
like
is
it.
not.
You can exit the studio.
Office?
Yeah, I mean, I've only
Hold on,
seen
this
a
is
couple.
supposedly a boo. Hold on.
You had it. You keep pressing it. Stop pressing it.
Doesn't it sound like cheering?
Yes.
This is booing.
Okay.
That's
all right.
That's awkward. I don't like that. It should be crickets.
I know, like a lot of people love it, and maybe it's just because I've only seen a couple episodes, so like I'm sure.
Oh, Big Bang Theory or The Office?
Both. But like I'm
Yeah,
talking
The
about
Office,
What did you
walk.
do in college? What did you do in college?
Studied.
All day, every day?
She's fucking pre-med.
I don't care. Okay. Because I had a girl that went to college for a long time. My high school sweetheart, I had traveled to Kent State for endless amounts of time. Madison, bro.
Anyway.
Endless amounts of time. And I stayed in this cramped dorm with her. Like, I was a supportive boyfriend, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And I watched some of her homework, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It looks like some scribble scratch on a piece of paper. Just like, I'm like, are you fucking a rocket? Like, rocket equation shit? But I saw, like, how much downtime she had. And I know you're pre-med and shit, but
like,
you had to
I'm
have
not
some
gonna act
downtime.
Like didn't have downtime.
But
But
what?
like,
You're not on your MacBook watching Netflix. What are you doing?
Going to the bar.
I mean, shit, yeah.
God damn it, Haley.
Yeah, but what is she doing?
It's your wife, dude.
Yeah, I don't know why she'd be
Probably
open.
cheating on you.
Probably, hopefully. Goodness, I look like I got hit in the face with a shovel 6 times. She deserves better. she just got her tattoo.
Did she?
Yeah, she wanted to finish it all, and I hate the part that she's at now. I'm a very uniform type of dude, and I have uniform now, and she has a half sleeve and then just got like this all done. Okay. So her elbow's exposed and her inside right here. And don't get me wrong, wow, I haven't really looked at it because I got upset, but I did look at it a little bit because.
You got upset?
No. So, okay, I'll say it, but I asked her like 3-4 times. I was like, and I gave, like, for her birthday, she wanted a good chunk of change for, like, to go towards the tattoo because it's expensive. Like, it's an $800 tattoo, and just to get this, very fucking good. The dude she's going to is a beast.
I've seen the other tattoos.
So,
really
the money's not the issue or anything. It's more, I asked her like 3-4 times. I was like, hey, and I have a ton of tattoos. I understand tattoo artists, a lot of times they do your artwork the day before. Well, my wife just left. Huh. Wonder where she went. Hopefully she's good. Well, the only reason I'm even worried is because my daughter's in there too. I mean, if that was the case, she'd probably bust through the door. But okay, whatever. But I asked 3 or 4 times. I was like, honey, let me see this. And she was getting the tattoo at 12. I'm at work, sweating my dick off, and fucking, I look down at the phone, it's 1 o'clock, and I text her, I'm like, I know you're probably already getting the tattoo, but I'm a little upset that you didn't at least shoot me a picture of this thing before you got something permanent on your fucking body. It's like, what is... and don't get me wrong, 100%, it's her body, she can do whatever the fuck she wants with it, but we are married. Like, this is a woman I'm going to be walking around the rest of my life with. And don't get me wrong, I got funny tattoos, but you can't see the funny ones. Like, what if she got some damn clown on the side of her arm that scared the fuck out of me the rest of my life? Like, I'm sitting there like, maybe it's getting hot and heavy. I'm over here, I look at her arm, I'm like, oh, god dang. So I think I just wanted to see it. And
you don't like clowns?
It's not that. I just don't like scary shit. And I know she probably, her sleeve wasn't going that way, but I think it was more I asked, like, a couple times, and
so you were just a little butthurt.
I was, and I'm just being a baby about it, honestly. Like, and I did take a peek at it. It's really fucking good. We have 2 German short hair pointers and a pit bull, and her bottom half is pretty much like Ohio Nova, and her dad has a Nova, like an old one that he's restoring. So that's why the pit bull's named after that. So that's a cool little theme. And then we couldn't decide which, like, because it is cool to sit down and think about, like, your sleeve. Like, what are you going to put on the body your rest of the life? And she's obsessed with our dogs. Like, go follow those pages. They're actually huge. Like, she's got over, like, I think closing in on like 2,500 followers on Insta just for our dogs. Her TikTok page is like up to like 1,500 or like something past that. She's got one dang. Now I think it's Baby P is in it too. So it's like dogs and babies that are cute. The thing's got 530,000 views on this damn thing. So like, she's obsessed with dogs, and she got something super cool, and she's super into it and stuff. But I think I was just butthurt that I didn't get a
You didn't
pic.
get the sneak peek.
Well, yeah, a little bit. Like, I was just like, damn, girl.
At least
Get over it.
Oh no, I mean, like I said, I'm just being a baby about it.
Maybe
but
she just wanted to surprise you.
yeah, that's what she tried to go with, but she felt
What
bad
do you mean tried to go with? She's probably telling the truth, and you're like, fuck you.
Well, no, because I think she knew she fucked up too. Because like it was something little. Like it's just like because if she would have asked me several times, she would have been pissed too. Like we have a very like that woman is like. That's my world down there. And a lot of times, like, I'm not a very affectionate person because I didn't grow up, like, I had a pretty traumatic childhood. Like, affectionate wasn't, like, my dad's told me he loved me, like, 4 times. Like, just not super affectionate, like, hugs, shit like that. But, yeah, I don't know. Being in a marriage, there's a lot of ups and downs. But I know that's the woman I will spend the rest of my life with, like. And, yeah.
Just has its moments.
It does. And you have to, and I'm not going to lie, you have to remind yourself that. And a lot of times you'll go through it. Like I've called a couple buddies and I'm like, it gets hard sometimes, especially having kids, 3 fucking dogs.
Like
it is. I have a full-time job. Like I have people depending on me all the time. And like you guys haven't stepped into that world yet and spinning it full circle, trying to bring it back. You're out of college now and, you are stepping into the real world. What do you think about it? Because
it's weird.
Colleges are more like bubbles. The real world is nuts.
I mean, it's not. I wouldn't really say college is a bubble. I would say more it's kind of like that transition phase where you're kind of experiencing bits and pieces of it, and then you graduate, and then you're thrown into it.
Yeah.
You know? So I wouldn't say that it's like overwhelming to a certain extent, but it is strange. Like, because like you're gonna have friends that are still in college, and then you have a bunch of friends that either didn't go to college or are out now. You know, like because you befriend so many different people of like different age groups, and so it's definitely weird, especially now that I don't live there anymore, and like I don't have that kind of circle around me. So that was a big thing, I think, as far as as transitioning out.
Not to interrupt, but were you in a sorority?
I was not.
Okay. So I've heard like sororities, like they'll look out for you a lot in the real world as well.
Yeah. I mean, they have. It's just like a little group, you know. Like
I feel like that's awesome. Yeah, and I feel like that's why I started this podcast, and that's why I'm very fortunate to everyone that's come on, because a lot of these people are just like my friends.
Yeah.
And I have a vast variety of friends that have different personalities or in different stages of their life and stuff like that. And I lean on a lot of these people, or they've taught me a lot. And I feel like in the college world, having that frat or sorority to lean on and be like, hey, like, I know you guys are already out there. What the fuck is it like? Like,
yeah.
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, jumping into sororities and talk. And we're back. So we were just talking about like sororities, how they take a step or they help you kind of transition into the real world. But you didn't go through that or anything. So how has it been you transferring into the real world? Are you getting an apartment? Are you looking at houses? Are you still just trying to get that career job where you can build yourself up in the company?
Well, I mean, it's a little different just because I am going back to school.
Okay.
So there's not really I'm not really like career searching right now because I'm not there yet. I don't have like the qualifications to,
How long do you have to? 2 years?
PA school is 3 years.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it takes forever to be like a doctor or any of that shit.
I mean, doctors like around 4 or 5. Yeah.
Past like 4 or 5 total after graduating?
Yeah, post-grad, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like 10 years.
Yeah, but she's at like 8.
I'm at 5.
That'll be. Yeah, she's at 5.
I know, but you'll be at 8, right?
Yeah.
When I go to PA
That's
school,
what I'm saying. Like,
should have just done the extra 2 and became a doctor.
Fuck no. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Would you want to be a general doctor?
Like a general practitioner?
Yeah.
I mean, I've considered it, but at the same time, it's like, unless you're, at least in my opinion, I could be like totally wrong on this, but if you're not going into surgery, like if you're not going to be a surgeon, which can range from like 5 to 8 years, if not more, there's kind of like a ceiling on how much money you can make unless you have your own practice, right?
Yeah. Well, and then college debt that shit's not cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be all for nothing.
Yeah.
And like it has like one of the highest like rates of suicide, depression, like
doctors,
mental, like like people going to medical school.
Oh yeah, because if you, oh yeah, I bet 100%.
I heard accountants are like super unhappy too.
I mean, that's probably one of the most boring jobs in the fucking world.
Yeah. They make a lot of money.
Well, yeah, they deal with a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of ones and zeros. I do have something to kind of pick on the medical field that I've always wanted to know, and it really pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, knock on wood, I try and be as healthy as I can. I take a lot of vitamins, I work out, I try and only drink water as I'm drinking this nice Busch Light. I don't go to the doctors often.
Most men don't.
And what pisses me off is when I do venture into the doctors, maybe I broke my foot. Something. They send you have to pay to go to that doctor, to have that doctor tell you need this guy.
What?
Well, why the fuck did I come to you when I could have just gone to that guy?
Okay, well, listen. So, say you have like a broken foot or something, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to go to a general practitioner or like a family doctor. You like a primary care doctor.
Yeah, there's no point,
they're just
right?
gonna send you to where you like a person who.
So you don't have to do that?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that?
No.
Well, why the fuck did I always have to do that?
You don't. You just didn't look for the right doctor.
Yeah.
So, like, say I have something wrong with my eye, right?
So I can Google eye doctors.
Yeah.
And then just go to them and be like, I need you to look at my eyes.
Yes, Ohio Health has a list
If
of
they
doctors.
take your insurance, you can go there.
Oh my god! Then why the hell do I have a general practitioner?
Because I'm not gonna like unless
That's for
you have just like
checkups
a
and shit.
general like.
Oh, okay.
General like.
Which that's what I get.
Overall health. You go in there, they take your fucking blood pressure.
So okay, so anytime I have something, because I'm not gonna lie, my elbow right here hurts like a motherfucker. Not all the time. I always like to crack it.
Yeah.
It's right up here, and there's 3 or 4 of us guys at Simple Bath. Shout out Simple Bath, love you. But we all have like fucking tendonitis or something, and we carry heavy shit. Like, and a lot of times I am using this arm like I'm carrying drywall, plywood. I'm carrying 2x like everything on this side, and I'll do this. And what really fucked it up for me is, during Easter, I was playing with all the kids, and I was throwing this fucking baseball. I played football. I never really fucked with baseball, but I love your jerseys.
So you probably pulled something.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It has started feeling better, but I still work out at like.
You probably just pulled something. I mean, muscles in general are gonna
And it can heal
fix
itself.
themselves pretty quickly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've just been like putting up with
if
it.
you
Like,
tore something or you broke something, you would know.
oh, I'm not saying I fucking broke my elbow, but
Yeah, you
it's
probably
definitely
just pulled
it's just on the
something.
top right here, and when I push right here, it hurts.
Well,
like,
yeah,
but it's
'cause,
like
I mean,
sore, like,
if-
and I like to rub,
So
like,
the
yeah.
thing is, like, if you kind of not like severely injure a muscle or anything, but like if you're irritating a muscle, it's gonna swell, right?
Oh.
That's what it does, and then it's gonna push on your nerves, which are gonna send signals being like, ow, 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 ow. Okay. So
Oh my
once that
God.
swelling goes back down and it kind of repairs itself, it's not gonna hurt anymore.
You know what I'm super pumped about?
Well,
So, in life, and this is something you guys should both take. You should know like a couple people in your circle. Okay? An accountant, what he said is one of them.
Yeah.
A mechanical person, like someone that can fix your cars.
Yeah.
Maybe a welder. It wouldn't
like
be a bad idea.
construction or something,
Construction, remodeling. That's maybe 2. Like those 2
Yeah.
categories. 5th one, doctor or a lawyer. You can flip
why
them.
do you think that it is like?
And hold on, you're gonna be that for me.
Oh,
I'm gonna fucking DM you or something, be like, hey, you came on the podcast as well. I've hung out with you before, like whatever. What do you think about this? Like, there's so many nurses in our field, but I feel like you're taking a step above. So you
I
are.
wouldn't even say it's a step above. Like I wouldn't say that. Like everyone has their job. Like in general in life, like there's a certain pattern to things. Certain people can help with this versus that.
Yeah.
But when it like comes to like anything medically directed, I wouldn't put anyone above the other in the sense of the knowledge that they have.
Yeah.
Because we're all basically, we're learning the same shit.
Oh, 100%.
Right? We're learning the exact same shit.
It's just what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like what your job is.
The person I've always reached out to is Callie. Shout out, Callie.
She knows as much as a surgeon. She just doesn't do surgery.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because, like, unless you're specialized, like, if someone's, like, a PA is very general, right?
Yeah.
A nurse practitioner can specialize, nurses can specialize. I mean, PAs can specialize, too. But the benefit of being a PA is there's so much shit you can
You're a
do
jack of all trades.
without specializing in something.
You're pretty much like me, just in your field. I'm that in my field.
Yeah.
I remodel bathrooms and kitchens. I'm not going to rag on anything in the kitchen world, but bathrooms are a lot like kitchens. They both have water. They both have electric. They both, like, you got to do shit in this thing. This is one of the most complex things in your house.
Yeah, it's just like plumbing, though.
Yeah.
It's all basically the same thing.
No, because I got to do
pipes. When you get to the pipes, it's all the same shit.
Well, that is true, but I also have to do fine details, too. And I know Nick's going to rag on me. I lay floor. I do carpentry work. I do framing. I do drywall work. I do a lot of these jack of all trades, and a lot of people always rag on me about that. Not like really, they just bust my balls, but it's like you're a jack of all trades but of ace of none, and that just means like I didn't specialize like my buddy Nick. Like, he's an amazing tiler.
Like coming back to that point where you were asking why, if you go to your primary care physician, they're gonna send you to someone else. That's the one downfall with like going to medical school is you have to specialize, right? So if you specialize, say you specialize in ER. I know a friend that's, you know, doing his residency right now with emergency rooms and like all that shit. He can't change it. He's stuck and he hates it.
At ER?
Yeah.
Why can't he change? He'd have to go back to school.
Specialized, you know? So like,
it's like a moment of no return.
Yeah. Like,
you're kidding? You can't go learn something else?
Unless you want to go back through the whole process, no.
Like another 3-4 years?
Yeah, because
after
like.
Oh no! Why would he do that to himself?
Well, because that's why, like, a lot of what they learn, like, obviously they're learning similar.
Oh, that's trash.
But then they get to that kind of like halfway point. They have to pick their specialty, like what.
Do you? And you don't have to.
PAs don't have to.
Oh, but okay. Devil's advocate. What would you do if you, gun to your head, you had to choose?
Okay. On like a specialty?
Yeah. Don't say fucking ER. There's no way I would do that.
Fuck.
Shout out to all the ER workers. Yeah. Love you guys. You guys are literally the front lines.
Honestly, I'd probably either. When I wanted to go into surgery and I wanted to be a doctor, my main thing was either being a general practitioner or doing. You can kind of like sometimes you can kind of combine things, right?
Okay.
So there's this woman I know. She's super crazy smart. I think she's like a VP at Mount Carmel.
Oh, okay.
But she's a VP for like general and breast surgery. So it kind of goes hand in hand. So she deals with a lot of cancer patients and shit as well. So that was probably something I was gonna lean towards if I did.
You were gonna go into like the cancer field? Mm-hmm. Oh God.
Yeah. But it also is general as well.
That would suck too.
To be fair, let me throw this at you. And just in my mind, like, okay, I don't think I could ever go into like a children's.
Did you ever hear about what Michael's mom used to do?
Yeah,
she worked in like a trauma
those
unit
people,
for children.
Those people deserve the world.
I know
because she has children, and I definitely don't want to hear them. I mean, those people are angels.
No, I want to tell this story. It's wild.
No, bro. Okay, fine.
It is wild.
Well, should we tell it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's fine.
Like I said, because
I will say this: if this isn't your thing, then I would definitely like not listen to this.
Well, okay, let's not talk about it then.
It's not like
let's just say it. Why can't you just be like it's a wild story?
But I'm just trying to put it in perspective. It's like how fucked up this shit can get.
Well, maybe dial it back a little bit. Like maybe be like you and then.
You don't want to traumatize anyone on the podcast.
I mean, it's not traumatizing.
Well, it's not really that. It's just like, because like me having children and stuff like that shit'll amp you up. Like you're just like, oh my God, what? And rationally you can't think. You're just like, because I'm not gonna lie, parenting is very difficult. It is very hard. It will test you to the limits.
Well, I think it's more so
holy shit, if you harm a child,
bro.